All right, everybody, we're gonna be watching this high-flying jump right into another rider, and there it is. This is why group rides. Wait, that's a really nice parking lot. Let's just keep going. Oh, Kaos riders.
To another Kaos video. We got a mix of a bunch of.
Oh no, but we've seen that one.
Check out today's.
He like removes his finger. We'll do a quick little. We'll do a little run through. Gemini, I haven't seen you in a while. This is a year-old video, by the way. Going through a corner, side of the pedestrian. What are you doing?
Are you kidding?
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Yeah, so side of the pedestrian, this is that uncommon thing in a common situation. We see this coming up, we're riding, we're having a good time. We don't have to deal with much. Oh, brake lights. Why is there brake lights when it comes to this, huh? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? Don't like it? We should be in orange stage. Okay, brake lights, I don't know. So we're gonna go on orange stage. We're prepped and ready. We're looking for those escape paths. We're planning our ride. We're positioned for safety a little bit here, but we're gonna locate these hazardous situations. This looks pretty hazardous. Assessing any relevant threats. Okay, now we're on the lookout for anything that's weird because these guys saw something, right? They saw something. They're slowing down. We're slowing down. There it is. We saw something. We see that side of the vehicle. Oh no. We did great progressive braking. We're handling it. We're handling it. We're handling it.
What are you doing?
And then we're going to go ahead and accelerate and get ourselves out of there.
Me for that, dude?
Of course.
Just walking across the freeway.
Exactly.
We're killing you.
Yep. Did a great job, Gemini. Did a great job. Sugoat. There's a deer. Ooh, good job with the progressive braking on that one, man. Good job. So we're going through here. We see the side of a deer about right here. There's the immediate start to squeeze. We're doing our total stopping distance. We perceived something. We're going to react right now with the braking, but we need our braking distance here. So our braking distance is basically just from here to where the deer is. Okay, we got to be very careful with that. Okay, we don't have enough braking distance really at these speeds, but we can slow down enough to allow the dumb deer to go away. That's basically the whole goal here. So he did a great job. He recognized this hazardous situation. You know, we're talking about the MTC awareness stages here. So he was in yellow, jumped up into orange as soon as he saw it and recognized that this was an active threat. Okay, deer are pretty dumb. They want to run out right in front of you. They could have done it any other time. They could have done it when you're behind you. They could have done it like 2 hours ago, but no, it has to happen right here. Great job with the progressive braking, slowing down enough. Found that escape path, which he's going to the right, but recognize it's just going to crash, so then we swerve a little bit left. Handled it. They always cross at the wrong moment. You are absolutely right, Kaos. All right, here we go. Tommy G, great job with the audio recording. You don't even hear the noise.
Oh, Father Bobber.
Talking on the Cardos, I'm sure.
Look out to the right, Thomas. That car almost lost control.
Wait, almost lost control. Did I miss something?
Anybody else?
Oh, Father Bobber.
Going a little bit faster. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Almost lost control. They're talking to each other. This is why I love the Cardos, which link in description for 20% off. But we can talk to each other, you know? So if this person behind can say, hey, watch out, it's going to give that alert. So we're riding yellow stage, zoned in, having a great time. All of a sudden, the rider in the back recognized an idiot right there, was able to now recognize and say, hey, we should be in orange stage. Hey, watch out, idiot driver, almost losing control. That's the point that I like to make when it comes to group riding, is that we have now 4 eyes, unless, you know, one of your friends only have one, and it's like 3 eyes. But now we have multiple different people with their situational awareness, almost like their dynamic mesh that they got going on, where if you break contact and you get closer back together, it reconnects. When it comes to having 2 brains, 2 different things of situational awareness, kind of like the same thing. If we're both doing it, right? I don't know. Communication is key on this. And Cardo makes it easy. So, I mean, that's my ad spot, I guess, right? We have to do that. Yep. No, but I love them. I've been using their stuff for years now.
Look out to the right, Thomas. That car almost lost control.
Did a great job. Did a great job. Motard Tony, here we go. Whee! Ooh, break your butt. Oh, no, impact. So when we see this, hopefully one of the people here has a rescue card and a rescue pack and everything. Because you could easily snap a leg, have an open fracture, have some arterial bleeding coming out, and now what do? Right? Get a tourniquet on that thing. Get a tourniquet on that. And we talk about that on the motorcycle training concepts, but remain calm, ensure your own safety, stop major bleeds, quickly assess severity. These are things that you can do yourself too. Okay, but injuries are no buenos. No es buenos. Help each other out, okay? Help each other out. Just because you're doing this does not mean you can't have medical training, right? Even just like some venous bleeding, you can get some direct pressure on that. Stop the bleeding. Alpine rider, look at corner, line of sight issue. Okay, look at, all right, we're going through here. Another line of sight. Okay, did good. Another line of sight. The whole time you should be in orange stage. Crest of the hill. Sharp left turn, sharp left turn, sharp left turn. Don't low side, don't low side. Don't low side, don't low side. Hopefully one of those construction workers or linemen have a rescue pack. But they are checking. He was wearing gear, just not pants, not motorcycle pants, unless they are motorcycle pants. But yeah, so this is what I'm talking about here. So we have orange stage situation here. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on around that corner because we have a line of sight problem. Line of sight. Okay, don't know. Now we know. Okay? Another line of sight problem coming up ahead. We should be in orange stage the whole time, right? Because we can fall off the other side. But right now we have another line of sight problem. Okay, let's take a look. Still don't know. Now we know. But now we have the crest of the hill. You see how the road disappears? Because it goes down. Okay, your line of sight is still blocked. So I'm constantly in orange stage when you're like this. Now, if you're riding here, you're kind of zoning out because you're just like, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm not saying that's what this person's doing. I'm just kind of generalizing things. I'm just enjoying the ride. That means you're not paying attention. Okay? You want to be focused on the ride. You want to be focused on your exits and your escape paths and everything that you're supposed to be doing, your whole skill set. So right here, we have a different kind of corner. It is going to be a lot sharper, so we should do some slowing down. Now, we talk about slow look, press, and roll all the time here because most of you are beginners. And if you're more of an advanced rider or if you have some skill sets already mastered or even just maintained at that fundamental level, so you want to master the basics, right? Slow look, press, and roll. What he's probably doing is a lot of trail braking, which is actually really good because you get that weight on that front tire, which gives it more traction, which allows you to turn in easier and a lot better. So that's really important. But if you're not going super fast in the first place, you don't need to have that much weight transfer to that front tire to really navigate these corners. See where there's the disconnect here. So if you're going to be going fast like this, please learn trail braking. Please. And start mastering that. Because this corner right here, if you had more and more traction on that front tire and you weren't accelerating also through it super hard, you probably wouldn't have low-sided. Yeah. Now, if you're going to be doing this, okay, whether you're a beginner or expert or whatever, please wear full gear. Full gear. Okay? That's it. That's all. That's my whole spiel. Here we go, Righteous Dan. Hey, Righteous Dan. Ooh, dump the bike. Just because you're stunting doesn't mean you don't need gear. Okay, wear some gear, everybody. I get it. You know, stunting gear can be restricting in your movements when you're trying to wear gear or when you're trying to do some stunts because you're wearing gear. I get that, but think about that. You know, let's go ahead and pause real quick. Wearing firefighter gear was very restrictive, very heavy. I mean, soaking wet, it's 100 pounds of gear plus the equipment that you're holding in your hands. Super restrictive for you to just be able to, you know, go inside and use the hose. Well, it's also there to protect me or protect any firefighters from actually dying from smoke inhalation, you know, actual burns, things falling on you. So it protects you, but it's still restricting. I get it. But there's a way, and this is why we trained as firefighters with gear and then get in the best physical shape possible and understand working smarter, not harder, and learning how to manage with the gear itself and hopefully with new technologies, it just makes it easier. There's gear out there that is very unrestrictive. There's gear that stretches now. There's gear that makes it to where you feel like you're wearing regular clothes, but it's actual protective gear. So now there's really no excuse in my mind, unless it's, you know, a financial thing. But there's no real excuse when it comes to not wearing gear and stunting. Okay? And if you're like, I can't do a certain stunt because I have gear on, then learn how to do the stunt with gear on. Practice. You're literally saying you can't do something. I didn't say that, you did. All right, here. Oh my God, backstabber. What's the hazard here at night? Ooh, open lane, kind of. That was kind of it was a merging. It was a merging situation. Yeah, merging. There's a stop sign. They were supposed to merge, so just do progressive braking. Handled it. I wouldn't rev bomb. Moving on. They can't hear you. Grom Squatch. Remember, these are all older videos. Whoa! Shit. Wheelie nose. Wheelie nose. We'll stop you at the end.
You good?
I want a bike like that. Whoa, somebody else. So you hear that? So somebody crashes, right? So if we're talking about rescue, okay, if we're going to be talking about rescue, remaining calm, ensure your own safety. So this is one of those ensure your own safety things, right? So somebody just crashed, we're going to help out. We're going to help out, right? What about the people behind us?
You good?
So this is what I'm talking about. You don't get distracted on the person. You have to make sure that you're safe, because if this person's injured and you're just there and all of a sudden you hear the and somebody hits you, now there's two patients. So this is where you need to make sure you're off to the side. You're kind of looking like, okay, I'm safe. I'm working here. It's like you already crashed. Okay, that's your problem. I don't want to get hit. So I'm looking around. Okay, I'm getting up to here and I'm still doing it. And then I do the stuff. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. People are going to hit other people in situations like this. Now you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patients.
Good?
But thankfully nothing happened. It's just it's a good example to understand what could happen. Oh, lost a little traction there. Got full gear. Full gear. Still painful. Good job with the gear though. Chowda 1433. Let's see what happens here. It's not even a sharp turn. We're not going fast. Is there anything on the road? That looks like oil. So road surface hazard possibly. It's a little pixelated, but you see the little bit of a discoloration. It's right in the middle, and that rear tire lost traction. You hear it, the RPMs go up. So this is just one of those things that can happen as a motorcycle rider. This is one of those hazards. But what do we do when it comes to mitigating these hazards? Acquiring and using personal protective equipment. Good job, Chowder. That's all you can do is wear gear. Wasn't expecting it. Didn't do anything wrong. It lost rear tire traction, so just even maintaining that throttle, you can hear the RPMs go up. Rider about to leave, car pulls up, dude asking if Rider would give his girlfriend a ride. Okay. Liquor Chronicles, I like the stuff that you do, but there's real no benefit to class when it comes to this. You keep doing you, buddy. He posts a lot of videos, and they're pretty good. He's actually a smart rider. But, I'm sorry. If I had a girlfriend, I'm not letting anybody else. Pays to check your blind spot multiple times in case other people are going much faster than expected. Hey, I can read fast. Let's go. Nobody's there. Look forward. Whoa. Hard to judge with a quick glance, but the pickup is flying. 360 situational awareness. Very good. Very lucky. Very lucky. That's his 360 situational awareness kicking in. Good job. Oh, don't do that, dude. Okay. Let's take a look at this. What are you doing? You're holding the handlebars first, really weird. Legs are up on the top. You're not prepped and ready. You're not gripping the gas tank with your knees and thighs. What are you doing, Rodrigo? Hey, Rodrigo, what are you doing? I don't know why I had that accent, but here we go. We're getting up to here, so we're just kind of going through here. All of a sudden, somebody comes out in front of us, and you notice how we have to do these massive reactions to it. If we could have just been prepped and ready for it, orange staged, we would have just had to do something with our hands, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and rev bomb. Swerve out of the way. Yeah. Rodrigo, what are you doing? All right, Dr. Twist. Accident just happened. Rider ended up 10 feet down the hill. Oh, no. Oh, this is when the guy wasn't paying attention. He goes a little bit too fast and flies up and over, right? Yeah. So we already have somebody hurt. Now we're here.
Rider's all good. The bike's only about 15 feet down.
We've already talked about this one. So
the
guy coming around and crashing into everybody. What do you think he's doing? Target fixated on the wrong things, right?
Exactly where he went wide, and then
probably wide stage.
Fixated a little bit. He flattened that pole.
Dr. Twist, hopefully you're okay. Hopefully this guy's finger's still on. It looked like he actually removed it. High impact, lots of insurance claims, no es bueno. Andy, how you doing? Love the class. Nice. Glad you're here from Belgium. So this guy's pissed. There's a lot of... Oh, that thing. Look at that thing. It's not... So we got a little here avulsion on the top, but it looks a little deformed. We've got to do the whole decap BTLS, deformers, contusions, abrasions, punctures, tenderness, lacerations, swelling. I've missed burns, but here we go. We got burns. So those are the things that you look for when it comes to trauma. And that right there, it's probably broken. Got a little avulsion, maybe some capillary bleeding. But then he actually comes over here, and I think he might have had like a head injury because he starts to look a little bit pale, looks a little disoriented, looks a little exhausted, embarrassed, all those things. It's not good. Destroyed everything, destroyed everyone. He's going to have to deal with that himself. But we're moving on because we've already talked about this one.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, get out of there. Might as well. This driver was in the fast lane going at good speed. Motorcycle rider upset because car wasn't going fast enough. All right. All right, I'm done. Oh, I guess that's it. So, guys, remember, guys, to focus and learn the MTC awareness stages. We talk about this in Unit 1, Lesson 1 of the brand new Basic Smart Rider course. We're trying to become smart riders here, but these are the stages that keep you aware, makes you focus on what you should be doing. We're supposed to be in yellow stage 80-90% of the time, orange stage intersections, corners, red stage when something bad happens, we got to do something about it. We don't want to be white stage. That's pretty much sleeping highway hypnosis. Brown stage, we just crapped our pants. With that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll see you guys around.